did it. The Red Sox finally did it. Welcome back to Red Seat Radio, everybody. This is another unscripted video. We've only done 2 of these on this channel, and the first one we did was Xander Bogaerts leaving Boston. This one's going to have a much different tone. In fact, we don't need this t-shirt anymore. I'm just going to take it off the wall right now. We need to get rid of it because the Red Sox and Rafael Devers are in agreement on a long-term deal. It was announced just a couple of minutes ago that Rafael Devers will be a Red Sox for the next decade. Jeff Passan tweeted out, I'm just going to read it word for word right here. Hold on a second. Jeff Passan tweeted out just a couple of minutes ago, and I'm going to read this word for word because I don't want to mess anything up here. Star third baseman Rafael Devers and the Boston Red Sox are finalizing an 11-year, $331 million contract. Sources familiar with the agreement tell ESPN. The deal isn't done. The physical process hasn't started, but in the end, Devers is expected to remain in Boston. So what this means is they've agreed verbally on the terms of the contract. Now they just need to put pen to paper and sign that bad boy, baby. Let's go. This means a whole lot to everyone in Red Sox Nation. We could talk about all the different reasons why it means a ton. First of all, hopefully it helps to reinforce the fact that the ownership maybe does actually care about this Red Sox team and cares about seeing it succeed. Giving Rafael Devers it's their biggest contract since buying the team means that they are invested in the future of the Boston Red Sox, at least a little bit in terms of a face of the franchise guy. They realize that Rafael Devers is a guy to build around. They did not want to repeat what has happened in the past with homegrown superstar free agents. They knew that if they were going to lock up Rafael Devers, this was the time to do it. And guess what? They finally did it. This also, in terms of how this affects the Red Sox, hopefully helps Chaim Bloom's sort of stigma of being cheap and being Tampa Bay North a little bit, because again, this is a giant, massive contract. I haven't done the math as to what 11,331 is. It's probably right around $28-29 million. I'll look it up later, but you guys can do that too. We don't need the exact numbers, but what it means is that Chaim Bloom, the front office, and the ownership have proven that they may not be afraid of these long-term contracts. They realized the market, which is important. It's something that we've been talking about for a while. And for us personally, the fans, it feels so good. It's a relief off of our shoulders. We can finally breathe again. We've gone through this with John Lester. We went through this with Mookie Betts. We went through this with Xander Bogaerts. And now for the last couple of months, we all assumed we'd be going through it again with Rafael Devers. You could have tried to remain as positive as humanly possible, which I personally did, but in the back of your head, you thought to yourself, look, realistically, there's probably no way that Rafael Devers remains on this Boston Red Sox team because of the past actions of this front office. But finally, we can say with certainty that Rafael Devers will be a member of this Boston Red Sox team until he's 37 years old. That's not something we as Red Sox fans have been used to saying. It's going to be something that we're going to have a lot of fun getting used to, because if there was one guy on this Red Sox team or in this Red Sox franchise that was worthy of an extension, it was Rafael Devers. And we all knew that, right? We talked about it before Xander went to free agency and Devers was getting close. We talked about, hey, look, we would love to get Xander back on this team. He's the face of the franchise. He's the heart and soul of this organization, but we need to re-sign Rafael Devers because of how big of an impact he is on this Red Sox team. I mean, hell, before he got injured in 2022, he was a top 4 MVP candidate, on pace to have one of the best Red Sox seasons in recent history, right? And then he gets injured and he tumbles down a little bit, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, Rafael Devers is one of the most talented players to come up through this Red Sox organization. And for the first time in what feels like the John Henry FSG area, the Red Sox actually recognized that and made sure to not let that go. What this also probably means for this Red Sox team is that they're not going to be uncompetitive for very long, right? This 2023 team, we don't really know what it's going to look like at the end of the day, but most people are assuming it's going to be under the luxury tax, and most people are assuming they might not be the most competitive in this division. But if you're going to give someone 11 years, $331 million, you're probably going to be competitive pretty soon here. So in my opinion, all of this is a good thing, right? I mean, obviously this is a good thing. You guys think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. It's a fantastic thing for this organization, for this fan base. And it's a fantastic thing for Rafael Devers, who has done nothing but praise this Red Sox team, right? I have a shirt that has a quote on it that they pay me good. I hit homers, they pay me good, right? We've seen all the time how much he loves this organization. He talked about how he wants to be here for a very long time. And finally, the organization respected the player and respected the wishes of the player and made that come true, which is fantastic because, again, we're just not used to seeing anything like that, right? This is such a different experience for Red Sox fans that we haven't seen in a very long time. If I'm rambling here, I'm sorry because, man, I have not scripted any of this. It's been 5 minutes since I found out the news, so I am over the moon. I'm shaking right now. I can barely move because I'm just so happy that the Red Sox were able to recognize how special of a player Rafael Devers is. They were able to recognize where the market was trending, which was something we have been concerned about for a very long time. And they were able to recognize a fan base and a fan base's concerns, which is kind of rare with the Boston Red Sox, right? Recently, especially this offseason, it has been insane. This is more sell the team, more paper bags, more torches and pitchforks than I have seen in my entire Red Sox fandom in the 18 years I can remember watching Red Sox baseball. And so for them to actually put this together, it truly does feel like we are about to turn a new leaf. This whole offseason, it feels like while the moves the Red Sox have been really good in terms of improving the team from 2022, the people that they let go and the things that they have not done, at least yet, made way for a lot of pessimism. This is the first time this offseason where I think everyone in Red Sox Nation can be truly optimistic about what is happening. And I simply can't believe it. I have absolutely no idea what else to say. I just can't wait to see Rafael Devers hit home runs at Fenway Park for the next 11 years. I mean, there are kids who are going to grow up only knowing Rafael Devers as their third baseman. And that's a crazy thing to say because we haven't been able to say that about any of our superstar MVP candidate players in a very long time. Other than that, though, I think the money wise on the contract, it makes sense, right? We knew he was going to demand a lot of money. We knew that the Red Sox were going to have to pay a lot to keep him here. I don't think this is an overpay. I don't think this is under. I think this is exactly what the Red Sox needed to do to lock him up. I don't think you could have done anything else or he was going to walk away. I'm kind of surprised by the years, though. I really thought they'd be able to work him down to 9-10 years, but hey, I'm not complaining at all. If you could sign Rafi to a 14-year deal and I'd be this happy about it, right? Everyone should be ecstatic about this. This is the best news to come out of the Red Sox organization in what, 3 or 4 years at this point since the 2018 World Series, basically, right? So enjoy it. Be happy about it. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. What do you like about this contract? Do you not like anything about this contract? I'd be shocked if you would. Let me know all your thoughts on Rafael Devers re-signing for 11 years with the Boston Red Sox. Let me know all your thoughts down below. Sorry if this video was a bit rambling. Again, I have no script. I was too excited to write a script. I wanted to get on here. I wanted to share my feelings. I want you guys to share your feelings with me. I wanted everyone to get involved on this Rafael Devers extension news. So again, let me know everything in the comment section down below. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Besides just rambling about being super excited about a player, we talk Red Sox almost every single day. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Helps these videos out a ton. Thank you all so much for getting through this. I appreciate it. And I will see you in the red seat.